think the tower is ever going to get back to what it was?
I don't know. A great number of people died. It will be difficult to imagine.
Good, Are you ready? Remember, once the fight begins, the roster is final. Looks... Oh, are you ready to start? That's... What? Do you want to start, or would you like some time? The fighters' court. Go down. This... First...
In the name of House Iduka, and our future King Balin!
First one!
I'll get on it.
The winner is the Grey Warden! That was an Are you ready for your next opponent? There. Are you ready to begin? All right. This
May this stone.
when you fall. First.
Now is better than later.
The winner is... Well, are you ready for your next opponent? Well, are you ready to begin? This is a group paramount. We'll find out as the Warden faces Lady Hanashan, who proves her worth to Paragon Ashtith the Grey by cutting out her own tongue. And to our Prince Balin by fighting in his name. The winner is the Grey Warden! Paramount will be pleased, Warden. The Silent Sister's support was a great boost for Balin. Are you ready for your next opponent? Are you ready to begin? This round is paired comp. Masked Grey Warden, choose your second.
Your trust. Now is better than later.
All right.
Take this! The winner is the Grey... Wojak, are you ready for your next opponent? Pio, are you ready to face the end? This is only challenging him each.
You fight well, but your judgment is questionable. The throne will never leave House Iduka.
Last one.
Your time to die!
The winner is the Grey Warden! Congratulations! You defeated... Do you deny this Grey Warden has earned the championship? Then it is my honor to declare this Grey Warden champion of the Proving, who has shown that the ancestors favor Lord Eramont. The ancestors speak through you. Congratulations, Warden.
Do this, do that.
You showed him! The ancestors are smiling on Lord Harriman today. When my arm heals, you watch out. Do not disturb me. I must meditate before my fight.
That was an excellent showing.
I hope you were enjoying the cooking.
Participation, Warden.
I can't believe it! The ancestors came out of the sodding mountains and kissed her.
So, you know about him and Morrigan, right? You heard?
I think I know what you are talking about, yes.
And you agree with it? You don't think that it's dangerous?
Dangerous for whom? Her or him?
Anyone. She's Malefica and rotten to the core. How could he even... this can't be a good idea. She can't be a good influence on him.
I will admit that the thought did cross my mind several times. But look at it another way. Perhaps he will be a good influence on her.
You know, you are just too understanding about stuff like this. Can't you be more judgmental? I'm trying to rant here.
Oh, I'm sorry. You go ahead and rant, dear. And I'll just nod my head if you like.
Questions arise regarding Lord Valen's impending marriage to a casteless commoner.
If you're looking for Lord Dulin Forender, you'll find him at Tapster's, taking his evening drink.
Grey Warden arrives in Orzammar, most likely to pay respects to the rightful king, Prince Valen.
This has dragged on too long. It's an insult to King Endrin's memory.
News of the hour. Questions remain as to Lord Valen's...
You have come at a difficult time.
Can you believe it? Ogren's barely even warrior caste anymore, and he just clomps in here like he's entitled. Ogren's a drunken wretch. He comes up here 2-3 times a week, hounding people to lead some suicidal rescue mission after Branka. Gets quite violent about it. I'd be scared if they hadn't practically gelded him after he killed young Lord Mino. The only paragon in the last 4 generations. Quite an honor for a girl from the Smith caste. chasing some old treasure. She was quite secretive, outright rude, really. She said she never asked to found a house, that she didn't care about politics, and that we were too self-absorbed to defeat the Darkspawn. She actually threatened anyone who said they'd come after her. She invented a smokeless fuel that let the Smith caste increase their output by nearly a third. Deaths from the Black Lung also dropped. The Assembly said she had the favor of the ancestors and declared her a paragon. They moved Branka, Oghren, and all their relatives to the noble caste and founded a new house in her name. Well, before she was a paragon, she was just a smith, and Oghren was one of the best warriors of his generation. It's been 2 years since Branka left. No one has... The search teams who went out found nothing, but Oghren wants to keep... Did you see?
Andraste teaches that patience is the child of...
It's running for their...
I'll get on it.
Show them no mercy!
Can I get you a ladder? Get off my back. Right, all right. Got it. Now, better than later.
Who are you? You don't look like any guardsman I ever saw, and that's not much of a uniform. Oh, you looking for... Could be I have that opportunity. Especially for someone with a few connections above ground. No offense, but your kings have some laws that don't make... Like about who gets to buy and sell lyrium. The sacred gift the stone provides us. The laws are meant to keep mages away from the stuff, so there's always buyers in the Circle Tower. I got one... You want an investment opportunity? I could see fit to, say, sell you. You can keep it, or, since you can travel freely from here, sell it to Godwin, who you know is buying. And if you bring back his return order, I could pay you, say, 20 sovereigns as a finder's fee. More so for someone like you, I guess. Most dwarves born down here have a natural immunity. The real issue is that lyrium's valuable. It's only found down here, and human mages can't work without it. Long as you keep your eyes down and your mouth shut, we've got no further business.
Whoever you're looking for, it's not me, I swear.
What do you want, Warden? You're out of your element down here. Is that so? What makes you think anyone here would turn me... you've walked into a sodding fight, Warden, and I've already passed your stupid tone.
Got it.
Spare a bit. Have you a coin to spare, my lord? It's for my son. He's sick. He hasn't any clean clothes to wear or anything to eat today. Neither have I.
A question I ask every day. He was eager enough for a daughter who would bring him into the mining caste. But since the boy was born, I've not seen nose or heel of the lout.
And me alone on the street, forbidden to return to my... But no! I can't bear to even think of it! My son's father is casteless, as is he. I used to be a miner, but my parents stripped my caste and refused to accept me back. Unless I agree to abandon the child in the deep roads and pretend I never bore him.
In Orzammar, lineage is traced through the child's same-sex parent. Had my baby been a girl, she would have been a miner like me. But as a boy, my son is considered tainted forever by his father's seed. Yes, I can become casteless with him, which is what I've done. Others have raised children like this, right? Begging for change, sleeping in doorways? Maybe it would be better to spare him that.
All right.
I tried dwarven ale once. I thought it was just something they tricked serpents into drinking.
They're everywhere! I can't take it! What? Get away! You'll change like the rest! Come on. There's things older than Darkspawn. See? I found copies. All from the same pen, and older than the... Take them! I won't disappear chasing a lie! I won't!
Atrasvala, champion. I hear your performance in the Proving was nothing short of amazing. I must thank you for bringing both Baisel and Widon back into the fight. His lordship was touched to see his old friends stand for him. There can no longer be any doubt where your sympathies lie. If you're ready, Lord Harrowmont will see you now. His lordship is looking forward to meeting you.
I appreciate what you have done, Warden, and I apologize for putting one of your rank through such trials. I am Lord Pyral Harrowmont, and I thank you for your efforts to help me preserve King Endrin's throne. No one is born with rights to the throne. The sitting king may recommend a successor, but the Assembly ultimately decides who will rule. Balin has lost nothing that ever belonged to him, and nothing that his own father thought he should have. You may not know the story, but Balin is actually the youngest of three. Endrin's eldest, Trian, was murdered in the Deep Roads not a year ago. His middle son was found standing over the body, and was exiled. But I've always found it suspicious that Balin knew just where to look. Endrin loved his sons too much to voice such suspicions. But he knew Balin's only interest in ruling was to further his own power. Balin resents me because I did not believe his setup. I wanted a full investigation, a trial, not this knee-jerk reaction. It speaks poorly of Balin that Endrin himself was the first to think that he should not be trusted. I have never sought the throne. My role was to serve Endrin, first as his advisor, then as an elected Desher in the Assembly. Harrowmont has never been king, and I always assumed Trian would rule after his father. But both Endrin and my colleagues have asked me to step up, and I will not back down when Orzammar needs me. The Assembly represents the voices of the wisest, most noble families. While we need a single king to preside over important functions and lead us in battle, the Assembly better represents all in Orzammar. For us, the Darkspawn are a constant menace, so a blight may not elicit the same urgency you are used to. Ultimately, the Assembly decides what troops to send. If they no longer fear civil war, they'll have no reason to hold back. If you want my support to count, I will have to be king, and right now, there is no sure way to get there. Have you heard of a woman named Jarvia and the criminal carter she runs? The Assembly receives pleas every day from the common folk, begging that something be done about her. So far, no one has managed. Jarvia hides her base in Dust Town, the raw edges of the city where no one lives but castless and criminals. If you would help me in this, it would show the Assembly that I, and not Balin, have the ability to defend and rule this city. Do this, and I look for Jarvia in Dust Town.
That the Grey Wardens have aligned
Excellent
with Lord
showing in the
Haruman. Be not afraid to follow suit.
Saruman has suckered the warrior. Balin will not allow it.
Will learn.
It's a good day to die.
Right, right.
Down you go.
Glory!
Your time to die. Good day. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to get in your way. Stay away from me. I don't know nothing about it. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to get in your way. No, don't make... I'm sorry. I didn't mean to get... Sorry.
Spare coin.
Your clothes are so fancy. Did you get them topside? My mam used to say they don't got no stone to protect them topside. If I go up there, I'm gonna fall into the sky. Yes. When my da left, he never came back. Who's to say he didn't fall up, eh? Don't fall into the sky.
I didn't do it, sir. I swear. That kind of question... I didn't do it, sir.
I'm no one, don't look at me.
Well, look at that. It's not often old Nadezhda sees a fine-dressed stranger here in Dust Town. Help a poor cripple. What are you looking for? Know her. I used to run with her. Jarvia took over the Carta not more than a year ago, and already she's got every duster with both legs bearing swords for her. Won't be easy. She's gotten real careful since Barat died. Real paranoid. She's got Carta members all carrying these fingerbone tokens. She scratches some mark into them so she'll know they came from her. There's doors to her base all over the city, but only one is ever open at a time. And if you show up without a token, you'd never know it was there. Can't help you there, Salraka. The Carta members keep them real tight. Now, how about that coin you promised? I'll think of you when I go to bed with a full stomach.
Hey there, stranger. 6 bits for a tumble. 2 silvers if you all want to go at once. I weren't talking.
Atrast Vala, stranger. You must be the Grey Ward. I'm Cora, your hostess. How may I serve you? Aye? Maybe I can help. He should be by the trash barrel.
Told him I don't understand why the provings aren't open to everyone. I mean, it's how the ancestors show their favor. Do they really need our help to decide?
What do you want? Hey, I heard about you, Grey. People are saying how you've thrown yourself on Harrowmont's wagon train. I figured you'd be the one, you know, who could help me find Branka. But I guess you're just like all the rest. Power-hungry Deep Lords. The only real concern they have is whose ass gets the throne. You don't have to play dumb, Warden. Their lackeys only come to me when they want something. Well, if you want the secrets of a paragon, do the work and find her. City's only living paragon, and she's been lost in the Deep Roads for 2 years. 2 years, and no one's raised a bleeding army to go look for her. What's it matter to you, huh? You trying to find out her secrets? I know he's been poking around, trying to find things out about her. He looking to take it for himself? A little lost technology of the ancients to throw Balin right out of the picture? Too little, too late. But it's a nice gesture, Warden. If you think your boot kissing will get you an in I don't have, you're welcome. I know both Harrowmont and Balin have been asking about her. 2 years without it. If you find out what they know, it might just put me a step closer to finding her. Or...
And then he practically slapped me.
Sod off, Duster.
Lord Dennick Helmy, honored Desh... You understand what I'm saying, right? On the surface, there are no casts and it works fine. Am I right, Warden? You don't get far as the youngest and most outspoken member. I heard there was a Grey Warden in town. No offense, but you kind of stand out. But there are those like you who see that. Well, I've taken the time to actually talk. You know, most smiths and tavern keeps would make decent dishes if we gave them a chance and a seat in the assembly. Orzammar is so mired in tradition, no one bothers asking if the casts are even necessary. As you... I wasn't expecting you back. I guess you Prince Balin's brilliant, I'll give him that. Badly. Oh, you're serious? Well, it's simple, I guess. The king and elected deshers of the assembly are at the top. Then it's the nobles. Then the warriors and all the craftsmen. At the bottom are servants. The casteless and criminals are below even that. Your caste is determined by that of your same-sex parent. And that's where you stay your whole life, whatever your skill. Me and 79 other fine, upstanding examples of how someone who's born into every privilege inevitably wants more. They're not fond of my views on equality. I doubt either candidate has been outside the Diamond Court in his life. But Lord Harrowmont seems a bit more forgiving. Prince Balin's brilliant, I'll give him that, and subtle as sin. But I don't think anything in Orzammar matters more to him than winning. As you wish.
Topsiders? Good. Get some outside gold in here. Calm people down. Make them think we should open the gates for good. The more cracks in the old way, the better. That's what Balin stands for. Not your business, but I see where the gold is. He's the traditional pick, yet he wants a new way, whether some like it or not. Just as many say Harrowmont. Neither are paragons, and the scales being equal, I go with the promise of more trade. Can't find ore without splitting some stone. My investments are solid, I'll be fine. The Assembly has done us a favor. They've shown just how loose the sand is under our feet. It opens people to change. Orzammar will decide what we can or can't be. Blight may be imminent on the surface, but our warriors are well seasoned against dark spawn. There will be topsiders left for trade. There's no end to you. I'll take you.
Yes, Warden. What is it? Yeah.
This is all I have right now. I could get more if I sell something.
Well, well. Looks like we have a visitor. Friend of yours?
Is there a problem here, friend? Are these men threatening you?
Please, don't get involved with this. You don't know what they're like.
Then allow me to make some introductions. These are dangerous times in Orzammar, stranger. Lucky us, the merciful Jarvia is offering protection from the chaos. You're wearing some fancy stuff there. Might make you a target. So if you want the Carta's guarantee of safety, it's yours for the reasonable price of 10 gold sovereigns. Or I can't say what might happen. Whoa, whoa! All right, you win. I'm not gonna die for 10 lousy sovereigns.
Ancestors, bless you for saving my poor store. I don't know how to express my gratitude. I've never met her, of course. They say she never leaves Dusttown. That's, the older area of the city where the casteless congregate. She's the one directing this depravity. Since good King Endrin died, they're getting bolder. They used to be a problem only in Dusttown, but now they're in the commons, shaking honest men down for coin. A band of casteless thugs. They're to blame for all the crime in Orzammar these days. They're criminals, and the children of criminals. The ancestors themselves declared them irredeemable. Their births are abominations. They were born from no Kalna, with no acknowledgement by the Shapers. They are destined to be criminals. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm grateful for... Did you have something more pleasant you wish to I'm sure...
You could not have come to Orzammar at the worst time.
Well, if it isn't, how can I be of assistance?
A human? What's a human doing down here?
What are you looking for? We got nothing to buy for the likes of you. Or maybe you wanted to sell. Only Jarvia's men know all the entrances to her base. But I tell you, I've watched them. They go up to what look like like there's a secret door. There's one just across the way. Now you want to buy something? Or are we done? Of course.
Did you see that fight?
The deep roads are home to the Darkspawn now. Oddly, they're supposed to be safer to travel during a blight.
What's this? A human? I'm sorry, but I can't. And I've heard nothing of any new patrols scheduled to leave today. Into the deep... Orzammar can't afford to lose its citizens or on it get what anyone knows. She went out there with her entire house and she's never coming back.
You don't think maybe she's still there, Commander? She is...
And now she's an ancestor. No one lasts 2 years in the tunnels. Of course not. Down here, you're bound to run into giant spiders, deep stalkers, and other vermin. Ugly beasts they are. Walk on 2 legs, but they have the head of a worm and hunt in packs. Watch out. They're not afraid to take on a group their own size. Aye.
I knew I should have... No way I'm going back to that supplier in Dusttown. Guess I'm shutting it down. Good on you, stranger. Only...
What? Is Oghren back again? It's been 2 years since The search teams who went out found nothing, but Oghren wants to keep risking lives. Did you...
You have come at a difficult time.
Lord Balin swears revenge on Grey Wardens. He...
I must confess I didn't expect you back so soon. I've heard nothing of Dusttown. Did you find Jarvia? Hilarious. From my... Everything's been so chaotic. I've...
I don't know anything. Leave me alone.
Yes? Why is someone like... Don't fall in...
Hey there, stranger. 6 bits for a tumble. I work.
Well, look what we have here.
Jarvia said you were looking for trouble. Congratulations. You found it.
Can I get you a ladder so you can get off my back?
Don't kill me! Sonny ancestors! What do they teach you on the surface? You fight like a bleeding archdemon. Sweet bloody stone, look at them all! The base is below the city. You can get to it through the wall of the 3rd house on this row. Put this token through the slot, and it'll open. Will you let me go now? Really? Oh, thank you. You're a good person.
All right, all right.
What's the password? Looks like we have a
Be wary.
Right, all right. Can I get you a ladder so you can get off my back? I'll get on it.
Yes?
We are hardly alone.
And do you wish to do this in front...
Oh, super.
What is...
Now's better than later. Fucking horror! I'll rip than later. I'll get on it.
Down you go!
Got it. You can get off my back. I'll get on it. Now's better than later.
I cannot be defeated.
I see enemies ahead. I'll get on it.